was in love with you because every single day I look forward to spending time with you and being with you. You're so fun and smart, and you know how to make me laugh. And you always think of what's best for us. And it's very unconditional, and I love that about you.
You became my best friend. You're honest and you're funny, and we have something special.
When I was working at a dating website, I came across your profile, and I was like, oh, he's really cute, and his bio is funny. So why not? I'm gonna reach out to him.
Yeah, I kind of like to joke that he kind of like bought me on Amazon. She clicked the message button, and 2 days later, we're on a date. Our first date, I was trying to think of a nice place to take you to dinner.
And I looked it up and I was like, okay, what if I don't like this guy and I make him pay for this really fancy dinner? So I said, well, there's this new burger joint near where I live and let's just try it out.
So she said burgers and sold. That's the first sign that things were gonna work out, and just saw you walking across the street and I just thought, wow, you look better than you did even in your picture.
Yeah, and I thought, wow, he's so cute, and you had this big smile. I could tell that you were excited and nervous, which made me feel better because I was like, oh, if he's nervous, that means he likes what he sees. Before we said I love you to each other, I guess I felt it a little strong because we were dating for 8 months. And you hadn't said I love you yet. And I was like, what is taking this guy so long? I swear, I thought you were waiting for the perfect moment. We were in Half Moon Bay and we were going for a walk on the beach. I was like, this is it. It's a beautiful day. The birds are out, it's a clear sky, it's sunny, and we're walking, we're holding hands. And on the way back, I was like, oh my gosh, this guy's not gonna do it. He is such a chicken, because I knew that you loved me. And so out of frustration, I pushed you. And you looked at me and you're like, why did you push me? And I said, because you're a stupid boy. Which I still think is accurate.
But I did finally work up the courage, and I did say I love you finally.
Yeah.
And things were going great. We became partners.
Yeah.
And we kind of learned from each other, and it wasn't always good either.
We met right out of college.
I was living by myself for the first time ever at this tiny little creepy apartment. I'm so happy that I had you because I never felt comfortable either. We both weren't making
a lot of money. No.
It was month to month. Kind of the best thing that ever happened to us was that we went to our families for Thanksgiving. And when we came back, the entire apartment was filled with black mold. And it was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. We immediately called the landlord, and they got us into the place we are now.
We really realized what being an adult meant when we moved into that apartment. And we got a lot of successes, and we started to feel comfortable to travel.
This is one of the things I love most about you too, is that before I met you, I hadn't been on an airplane in 10 years.
Yeah.
You taught me that life isn't all about work, and that if you don't do it now, you may not ever be able to do it.
And I pushed you to do the vacations, but you pushed me to do some adventurous stuff, like zip lining and chasing waterfalls. I would have just laid on the beach. We've been to so many paradise-esque places, but in reality, these places are great, but being able to be with you and relax and see new things that I really love.
So on one of our vacations to Playa del Carmen, as soon as we got off the plane, everyone started calling you Mrs. Olsen.
It was awesome.
Everyone calling you Mrs. Olsen really got things moving. When I got home, I started planning how I wanted to do it.
I had no idea.
I knew I wanted to do it on April Fool's because I kind of wanted everyone to think it was a trick. It was also the day before our trip to Dominican Republic, and I thought that'd kind of be an awesome way to celebrate our engagement too. So I drive you to Half Moon Bay before our flight takes off.
So we're going and we're walking and you go, do you think we can find where you pushed me?
We really couldn't find it, so I knew that if I didn't do it, then you would need to go back to the car and want to get home and start packing.
Right.
So I just did it. I went down on one knee and I told you that I wanted to make up for not saying I love you all those years ago. And I never want you to feel like that again. And I asked you to marry me right then and there.
And that was an amazing moment. And I was so excited and I was like, it's about time.
I'm so excited to become your husband.
Wow.
It sounds so weird to say. I know that we're going to be great at being husband and wife.
I've known that you were going to be my life partner for a really long time. I know that we can do anything because we've gone through everything. I'm just so excited to see like how we grow more and what else we're going to do. I love you.
Me too.